Hello, I'm back. Third week of being Master 2. Still stuck on the leaderboard, but hopefully we can make it this week, I guess, or next week. Um, as always, let's go to our document and see what we missed. So we had a rating of 995, we dropped by like 30. It's fine, it happens. So we missed Bihar, and I think there's no specific meta for Bihar. It is quite north in India. Um, But yeah, I've looked at Dusk Den 2's video for the India guide. Nothing too much that I've picked up about Bihar necessarily. Um, Maybe that was just a commit from the opponent because he was losing, so which is fair. I was not able to differentiate Mombasa versus Nairobi, so I checked both, and what I noticed that Nairobi, the architecture is usually like run down. Most of these are going to be architecture based. I don't necessarily know about vegetation, but Nairobi, you can see a lot of these brick walls and rundown houses. You can also see it here. So a lot of brick walls. Here, this is Nairobi, but don't be fooled here because since it's no move, if you turn around, you can see a lot of brick walls that are run down as well. Mombasa, I realized that they do have significantly more tuk-tuks than Nairobi. I don't know if that's a legit meta, but Mombasa, you can see the building is kind of like run down, but you can't see the outline of the brick. I think this is just different material, right? They're high story building, they're multiple story buildings have different material just to have a different look on them. And you can see here, all of the buildings are like single color, no gradient at all, no brick. It's not run down. It looks pretty rich. And yeah, you can see this tuk-tuk here. Another location is very rich. It's a very rich area. You can see a lot of palms because it's coastal. White houses that just look like rich people live there. I miss Far East, and I took some time to research rural locations which have a white car and long antenna in Russia, and I mapped this one. This does not take into account cities and urban areas like I think Moscow and Kazan has a few, maybe St. Petersburg does, but this is just for rural locations. So we have Chelyabinsk, which is like white car. All four of these are white car long antenna. See very flat Chelyabinsk. Novosibirsk is the only one out of the white car long antenna meta, one of the only oblasts that are completely winter coverage. We have Primorsky is I think here, this part near Japan and South Korea. Um, you can see some hills, very overcast weather. You can see the soil on the side of the road. Um, there's also like a road above Primorsky in Kabakrovsk. Slightly similar to Primorsky, but it's just a lot of forests, no hills or mountains to be seen. Um, and lastly, we have the Yelizovo area, which is this very far east, east of the Sea of Okhotsk. Um, it's the same feel. You do have some hills, some. I think the vegetation is a little bit different. The soil looks somewhat the same, but the difference is that in Yelizovo you can sometimes see snow-capped mountains, which makes sense considering the area. This one I just went Estonia immediately, even though it was Netherlands. I think I was slightly tilted and I was just slightly out of it, and I just didn't pay attention to the buildings, which was clearly like Netherlands or Belgium. Forgot basic Denmark meta, and I just forgot the Danish language. The Denmark meta that I'm missing here is that if you see street signs that are hanging on the ground or not, that are planted on the ground instead of like your typical street sign that's hanging by a post, usually Denmark. Missed Slovenia versus Romania, and I think my opponent got Slovenia. So I just looked at a little bit for the architecture. Ignore the bollard here. Slovenia is more of a mountainous country than a hilly country. You can see that the architecture is somewhat the same. I still can't tell the difference. I mean, it can look the same, but there are also some distinctive like Austrian style buildings in Slovenia. And Romania is usually a hilly country. So as you can see here, and you can see some I don't this is so this is a rural location, this is an urban location. Now, if we ignore the utility pole, which gives away Romania, just say that utility poles did not exist. This architecture is very characteristic of Romania and countries around it. Like you can see these roofs that are like divided into like squares that looks like they're from Slovenia, but they're actually not. Maybe I can draw something from the shutters as well. I don't really pay attention to the windows, but these windows look somewhat the same and they look unique maybe. So that's a good thing to note. I missed the Brazil poll. I just threw, and I think I missed Uruguay on a black car, and I went Ecuador. So basic stuff that I didn't get because I was tilted happens. And then I went Sarawak on Hong Kong, which is understandable because I saw like a vertical strip that that usually starts with a T. I didn't see if it started with a T. If it starts with a T, it's in Sarawak, and every specific city in Sarawak is dependent on the number after the T. But what I saw here is actually this one, which is much longer than the Sarawak strip. Usually starts with GC. I'm not too sure. Maybe that's an area code or like some coordinate system or something. But that is characteristic of Hong Kong. Now that we got that out of the way, we have a rating of 969, and hopefully we can do something. And also, for the last game, I might try a moving game. I might ruin my elo. I do like moving a lot, so we'll see if I'll like it or if I have an advantage in that type of um, game mode. All right, starting off with a difficult country immediately. We are in the Northern Hemisphere, although I do not know where we are. Hmm. Um, I would guess with this car, Europe maybe. Doesn't feel like it though. That feels very European. We are in the Northern Hemisphere. It's quite hilly. Do we see this type of landscape in Europe though? What else could this be? I don't. If it's Northern Hemisphere, I think I can remove the Americas immediately. Could this be Thailand? I don't think with this car. Not really. Yeah, I might go just somewhere in Europe. Um, I don't know. It's round one, so okay, it was Italy. And he hedged for Croatia and Italy, I guess. So I think he knew immediately that it was either Italy or Croatia, though I don't know. Did cross my mind, but all right. We are in Kenya, I'm assuming. Making sure that I'm not throwing here. Should be Kenya. Um, actually, is it Kenya, or am I throwing? I think this is just Kenya and Far East. Probably some of the one of these national forests or something. Okay, we went for the same reserve. It's good. Um, I'm forgetting what this is, like that font. Actually, I don't even know what this is. Could be like Northern Italy. Um, yeah, I don't know what this is. Wait, I think this is Bhutan actually. Unless I'm tripping. The card doesn't make sense, but oh my God, it is Italy. Why did I do that? Card didn't make sense for Bhutan. But yeah, should have trusted myself there. It's fine. We can come back here. Bengkayang. Um, Can I find Benkayang? Um, maybe. Let's see. Okay, no. Get some more info. I haven't heard of Benkayang in West or East Kalimantan, so maybe it's not there. Benkayang. Huh. I can't find it. Um, hmm. Yeah, I can't really find Benkayang. So it might be over for me, actually. And you might have found it. Okay, I'm safe there. It did feel like Kalimantan, but just couldn't find it. Um, sure. Looks like Chile, maybe? Yeah, it looks like Chile. Fairly south, I think. Let's see if we can get some info. Um, Semillas, is that a thing? Yeah, let's just region guess. I think this is near Temuco. This could be good damage if our region guess is right. Okay, he went further south. Alright, let's see here. We might have some Thai bollards. Yep, we do. A lot of palms, which is concerning. Mountainous though. Yeah, I don't know what to do here. We have a lot of palms, but it's mountainous, so I might go slightly north actually. This could be the end, but yeah, I'm going north. Ah, it is south. Okay. We both went north, which is understandable, but there were a lot of palms. So, can't really region guess Thailand here. Um, so I'm assuming this is Italy. We have double strip there. Probably somewhere here. I don't think this is Po Valley. Um, yeah, I'll just go there. It is like north. Okay, it's fine. Oh boy. So we have Faroe Islands, and I might just. Do we even bother? Um, what's a road that lines up here? Yeah, let's go there. That could make sense. Okay. Yeah, we really need the points. So we really need to 5K if it's 5Kable. Right? Sun is in the south, so this is definitely Mexico. And do we have some rubber trees? No, we don't. We do have some. Oh, this could be Colombia, actually. What do we trust here? The amount of palms? Do I really trust Colombia here? I think it's a little too flat. Hmm. Fencing doesn't necessarily feel like could be in Colombia. They usually use thicker wood for that. I'm thinking like Yucatan Peninsula. Um, I really don't know with these trees though. You have some banana leaves. Hmm. Um, can we see some utility poles? We don't. Okay. I mean, I like Mexico more, and if I lose, I lose, you know. Yeah, I like Yucatan more. Let's go for it. It is Colombia, and that's GG's. We lose a lot of rating, and I think we hit an all-time low, but that's fine. Um, yeah, I just missed an easy Italy there, and I just out-hedged him everywhere, and this, obviously, I guess this is more Colombia. Is this North Colombia? Yeah, valid. I'll check that later, of course, but okay. We have an opportunity to raise our rating here. Let's see. License plates, what can we see? I mean, it is Mexico, but where? Hmm, might click slightly north of CDMX, like Hidalgo or something. I don't really see anything that would suggest. Okay, that's fine. Is this America? Interesting location. Um, BRA. I don't know what that means, but do we have front plates here? It is America, but this doesn't feel like Northeast to me. Can't see the license plates. Um, Something like the Midwest makes sense here, although I don't know. Oh, it was Toronto. Okay, fair. You got the country. Korea. Does this remind me of Seoul? Maybe. Not really. So I'm just gonna go in between Daejeon and Seoul. It was south. That's fine. We have white car. Is it time? Maybe it is. Do we see some hills? Kinda. Is this even Russia? I think so. If this is Poland, it's kind of over. I don't even know why I'm looking at the guy. Um, I don't know if that's, yeah, we could be risking a lot here, but and it wasn't, yeah, it was Romania. Okay. It feels like something I've seen, like, yeah, whatever. Okay, this has to be Russia, right? Like, it just looks like Russia. Blurred antenna too. Um, I mean, let's go there. Nice. Okay, we survived. Yeah, not playing too well today, but we have Ecuador. Looks fairly hilly. I'm just gonna go middle. Okay. We need a really good country that we can region guess really well here. We have Brazil. I can't see license plates. I think that's an Amapa blur, no? Could be. And Amapa is like 90 something. I'm gonna try that. Yeah, that looks like a blur. Let's go. Let's go for it. And it's 90 something anyway, so we're in the correct area. Okay, nice. Is that enough? Obviously, it's not enough. Okay, what am I thinking? It was 90 something, and I thought that was an Amapa blur, but what do I know? Um, Greece? Or is it some... Yeah, I can't tell Mediterranean countries apart, so could be Greece. Why am I looking at copyright? I don't know anything about it. Yeah, I could definitely see Greece here. I just don't know if the architecture fits. It doesn't remind me of the northern mountains, so I might go there. And it was, wow, I that was northern Israel. Sure. Um, So what is this? What choices do we have? Sun is in the north, so I think we're in Argentina. This could be bad. Like somewhere here. Why is he saying GG's? Oh, it was Uruguay. Okay. Do I win by going very wrong country? I think I do. I did not deserve that win, but we take what we have. This was Toronto. Well, near Toronto. Interesting though. I guess these buildings are very Toronto or Toronto-esque. I thought this was the South because of how um, the, the houses are spaced apart. But if you see this type of architecture, rich architecture, you are in Toronto. This was bad. This is not Cyrillic by any means. I think this is a Romanian meta, so that's fine. Um, I'll study that later. And this was good. I thought I could have gone further west because it was like 97 or something. This being northern Israel is that gettable? It might be. I mean, Israel is also Mediterranean, right? And this was just bad for me. I didn't deserve that, honestly. I didn't see any Argentina plates, but it looked like Uruguay. So the only option here was Brazil and RGDS specifically. But I thought there were some places where their plates are not do not have a black dot, but maybe I'm just hallucinating there. So I think we go back to square one with my rating, and we get opponent. All right, we should maybe pop off here. Looks like northern Spain. I like modern. I like northern Spain here, and it's not Portugal. It's not Italy. I just need to region guess Spain properly, but I think it is northern Spain. And is he AFK? I think he's AFK. Okay, we're gonna wait until. Wait, that's a good region guess though. Wow. Okay. I'm gonna wait until he guesses, and then I'm gonna. Okay. Yeah, I think it's fair that we just wait until he guesses. Okay, it's been a while, and I just don't want this to go on forever. He's just gonna have to take the L. So, I mean, I tried waiting for a couple minutes, right? Maybe he just slight temporarily disconnected or something. Um, but yeah, I tried to be a good sportsman, but unfortunately, he just won't come back. So he's just gonna have to deal with it. And I was very wrong. Okay. I mean, it's just a boring game, a free elo, I guess. But that was an extremely good guess. Um, wow. Okay. Right. Two more no moving games, and then we'll do the one moving game. All right. Exact same elo. Should be a good match. Okay, we get another one. We get Bengali. So we just go West Bengal here, right? Yeah. Is that? I hope that's Bengali because. All right, let's go West Bengal. That was not Bengali. Okay. And we lose 1,000 points immediately. Uh-huh. Okay. What do we have here? Can't see a lot of this. Looks like Italy. Probably just slightly north. I don't know what the fire hydrant is doing there. But yeah, looks like Italy to me. Okay. Slovenia border. That makes sense, actually. Yeah. Alrighty. Um, this looks like Sri Lanka because the holes don't go all the way down, right? Yeah, let's just go for it. Let's go here. Yeah, and I think this is supposed to be like an unblurred version of the Sri Lanka car. But yeah, the holes don't go all the way down. Yeah, nice. Always good to know basic Sri Lanka meta because you catch your opponents off guard that way. What are we looking at? Looks like Scotland, actually. Looks like Max North Scotland. This could be Wales and I could be throwing, but this just looks like Scotland. Like there's like the north, like Max North UK is just like breathtaking. So I'm just gonna go there and hope for the best. If it's Wales or something, okay, it is Scotland, but he was closer. All right. Are we in Greece? No. Okay, yeah. Sure. Albania? I don't know if this is Montenegro actually. It looks northern Albania to me. Um, yeah, I might go Montenegro border here. Okay. If we click middle of Montenegro, we would have lost more points, but that's always good. Okay. I mean, Slovakia. I'm not getting the flag wrong, right? Like, this is Slovakia. Maybe it's Bratislava. I don't know. I'm not gonna risk that. Wait, I got the. Oh, it's Serbia. What am I doing? Maybe I need to learn my flags. I can't. I don't even know the basics like learning flags. Um, Lithuania, I guess. Yeah. Um, click middle. Nice. Okay. Yeah, there was Cyrillic, and I was like, that's not Slovakia. All right. What are we doing? Actually, I think I know what this is. I think this is northeast India. Let's send it. I think these. Okay, wait. Sikkim. Okay, and that's GG's. I guess that's also northeast India, but that's good. Um, okay, this is bad, like really bad. Serbia flag. Why did I not know Serbia flag? There's a. I think that's a B. Yeah, Komerdiana Banka. Yeah, I don't know why I just didn't get that. Um, but yeah, this first of all, you have mountains everywhere, right? Like, so there are only a few options. But these cars with the yellow license plate, those are taxis found in Northeast India, I think. Um, so yeah, good showing there. One more no move game. Say hi, and let's refresh because we're lagging a little bit. All right, we are in Russia, I'm assuming. Um, we do have A-type here. And I think A-type is like, I just studied this yesterday and I'm already, I do think you get them, I think this is Orenburg, maybe, with the slight hills and everything like that. Unless this is not Russia again, but where else would they spam this? Ukraine? Wait, actually, now that I think about it, this is not Russia, no? This is, oh, okay, that part of Russia. That makes sense. I mean, good guess by him. Yeah, it was kind of confusing, but that's fair. Okay. 8-2. Um, it does say 8-2, although I don't know how reliable that is. Um, I mean, it says 8-2, and I don't know what those are. Do I trust this? I mean, what else can I trust here? Nothing, right? So like 8-2 should be probably here. Makes sense with the mountains too. I know it says 8-2. Oh, never mind. Is 8 there? I don't know. Maybe I'm maybe I'm rusty with this type of information, right? So, I don't know. Italy. Wait, hold on. Yeah, should be Italy. This strip is really thick, so that shouldn't be France. Also, this architecture should just not be France at all, unless I'm trolling. Hmm. Um. Oh, it is France. Okay, well, I guess the utility pole, yeah. Yeah, I mean, rookie mistake there. It's fine, we move on. Brazil. Not really a fan of this. You have some shurikens. I don't know if that's a meta, but you do have some hills. Let's look at the trees here. Let's see what type of palms we're working with. Nothing. Great. We do have that. I can't see what palm that is. So if I'm gonna assume, feels like we're near the Amazons, actually. This could be deadly damage, right? So let's take our time here. This is not corn. It's kind of flat. What type of palms are those? So we do have mountains, although, or hills, but it doesn't strike me as Espiritu Santo. Maybe it's like Goiás, Mato Grosso, near the Amazons. Wait, I see a palm. That's not a palm. Okay. Um, Those trees don't really tell me anything. Yeah, I might go Mato Grosso here. Oh, it was, wow, very south. 700 points there. And we're losing by a lot because we missed that France round. Okay, we have some Cambodia action here. Tuol Tumpong. It is not Phnom Penh, right? Yeah. Usually the tuk-tuks have the city name, but Tuol Tumpong. Okay. Phnom Penh usually has green license plates, which makes me believe this is not. It's kind of green actually. Yeah, it's kind of green. Um, yeah, I might just go Phnom Penh. Like, I don't really have anything. Yeah, cool. I mean, that's not a lot of damage, but oh boy. Um, let's see what we're working with. All right, so off the bat, this is confusing. Sun does not help us. You have this Gen 4 coverage. You have this weird road. You have these purple flowers. Yeah, this is over for me if I don't get this right. But I do think this is like here near the Baltics. Yeah, okay. The flower meta is real, I guess. GG's. Um, okay, maybe not. I wouldn't have guessed there, but okay, let's go through all of this. Um, this is a good Russia guess by him. Can't really tell why. Krasnodar actually makes sense, but I didn't see any mountains, so I immediately crossed out Krasnodar in my mind. Um, good Japan. I missed this one completely. If this was multis, I would have lost. This is a French utility pole, and you do see a lot of these in France, and I think that's a French I think that's a French brand. I think that's Renault or something. I don't know. I'm not sure. This is just unexpected. I mean, it makes sense. There were no like palms that are indicative of any region, so maybe going south would have been a better choice. And this, so first we have Gen 4 coverage. Um, I read the Plunkett guide for basic vegetations in Russia, and you do get these purple flowers in northern Russia, but I wasn't too sure. I mean, if I was more confident, I would have gotten Finland border, but yeah, I was hedging for Baltics. Cool. And I'm scared actually to play a moving game. All right, so I probably cut that, but I did win a moving game. The bad news is that it was against a silver, so it was kind of boring, so I'll probably cut that out. We're not gonna do moving until we move on to like champion, if ever, because people take moving seriously there. I do like moving, but I just don't like it when you're just doing the default world map and you're just putting in capital for every time. Like the last round was like Canada and it just sent Toronto and I got like the 5K basically. So that was not fun. So we will play no move, unfortunately. for our last game here. And that was like a solid 10 minutes. It went up to like around 14 or something because we were just getting the capital every time. Um, Going against iPhone, um, sure, 1100, Master 1, really strong player. Um, in what should be South Africa. Um, it reminds me a lot of Durban, maybe, but yeah, let's just send there. Oh wow, okay, they were way closer. A lot of points there. Should be fine. Yeah, that moving game was just so boring. But um, are we low cam? Is this Switzerland? No, what am I thinking? This is. Wait, hold on. What is this? Am I about to go wrong continent here? I'm gonna assume this is Austria or something. If this is like America, it's kind of over. Yeah, I was thinking America. That's fine. Or I guess Canada. All right. What do we have here? Hungary, Romania. I don't see these hills in Hungary actually. So might go Romania. Let's see if we can find a small body of water somewhere. We're not gonna find it, but just in case. I don't know. Yeah, I think this is just Romania. Okay, nice. A little bit closer. That's fine. We both get Romania. Could have gone near the borders or something as a region guess. Okay, we have what looks to be New Zealand? Should be, right? Yeah. Pretty flat, actually. We do see some mountains west, which makes sense for South Island, like this area where it's flat, but we see some stuff west. We do have symmetrical poles, which also suggests South Island. Let's see if the bollards. Yeah, bollard is New Zealand. Should be this area. I don't know. I don't really know New Zealand metas. I just know the landscapes and stuff like that. Nice. Okay. Argentina. It doesn't make sense. Chile makes more sense with the poles, but we are clearly driving. What are we doing here? Um, Trident poles. Okay, I mean, one of us can lose here like immediately, right? Um, I do think this is like Ontario or something. Maybe Quebec makes sense here. Hedging both Ontario and the Maritimes. I don't know what's going on here. Okay, Newfie. That makes sense actually. Actually, I should have just sent Prince Edward or something. But that was an interesting round, I guess. All right, 253 looks sounds like. Why does this look like? Okay, first thought California, but very risky guess. Looks like we don't see any California poles here. So unfortunately, it's not California, I don't think. It's interesting though. Do we have front plates? We do have front plates. Just always nice. I don't know. Well, yeah, I mean these forested areas. Doesn't really remind me of California. Um, we have 253. I swear I put it in my flashcards before, and it reminded me so much of California, but obviously we're not gonna fall for that. Um, doesn't feel northeast. Let's see if we can get something from the license plates here. Do have green at the bottom. I forget. Is this like North Carolina or something? Yeah, if this is California, or maybe I'm just yapping and it's not California, but yeah, let's go for Washington. That makes sense with the trees actually. Um, maybe that was a rookie mistake by both of us. Who knows? Um, okay, what do we have here? Ecuador? No, those license plates look kind of short. Yeah, we might just be in Mexico. If this is Ecuador, I'm gonna. Oh my God, it is. And I think we blundered that, and I think it's GG's. Yeah. Okay. I mean, yeah, big blunder. I thought you could also see this car in Mexico, but I just thought it was Mexico. The plates look kind of short, and we do see. I thought this was octagonal, but it just had a thick um, layout, I guess. 098. Yeah, that's not a Mexico phone code. Um, yeah, and I thought the sun was in the south. I mean, you can't really tell with the overcast weather. I mean, that's fair. Um, increased my rating by a lot today, but a lot of those games were pretty lucky. I still made a lot of like blunders and like that last one with Ecuador. So overall, like on paper, like performance wise, this was the best episode. But at the same time, if you look at every single guess statistically, this is one of the worst. So it is just a game of luck after all. Nonetheless, I'll still be studying those mistakes that I made and hope to see you guys next time.